What is up, guys? Welcome to Ashley Horner's program review, and we are going to start this off by reviewing one of my most fiercest training programs of all times, one of my most badass programs that whenever you think of Ashley Horner, you also think of this program. And the program that we're going to talk about today is Pipehitter. Brace yourselves, because those of you who have attempted Pipehitter and that have made it through know the darkness that I must have gone through while I was creating the training program Pipehitter. So when I create these programs like Pipehitter, it's more or less like a journey, right? I'm journaling this process that I am on, this journey that I am on, and I created this program called Pipehitter. Now, Pipehitter, to this day, okay, we're going to look at some of the reviews as they start coming in, but I believe till this day, Pipehitter is the most intense training program that I have on my lineup. People who attempt this program, I want to warn you that some of the days can be a little long, okay? Whenever you look at the Pipehitter training program, it can be a little intense, okay? And this is what we're gonna talk about first. So don't allow that to intimidate you or to be like, no, maybe I'm not ready for this program. Let me tell you this, everybody is ready if you have the right mindset. You have to have the right mindset going into Pipehitter, and that is going to be really, honestly, the deciding factor if you're gonna make it through this training program or if you're not, okay? This training program, Pipehitter, is going to test you, and you're gonna look at it and you're gonna say, like, wow, this is so much, Ashley, like, I cannot do all of this. And I want you to say, I cannot do all of this yet. All right, you may look at the training that I have given you, and I want you to take what you can with the time that you have so it doesn't overwhelm you, and I want you to tackle that first day. And then I want you to move on. Now, some of the goals that you can expect to acquire, or that you should set for yourselves while doing Pipehitter, is I don't care about the scale. Actually, I give zero fucks about the scale, okay? If this is a program that you're worried about, like, oh, I just want to be like cute and, you know, like just frolic around and the gym and just, you know, do my thing, this is not the right program for you. But if you're ready to get serious, ready to get focused and go through really the testing period of what it's going to ask of you, this is when you're going to get everything that this program is going to be able to give you. So I want to be clear that this program is for those of you who have the right mindset. And I want you to challenge yourself. Challenge yourself. Those of you who have Pipehitter, okay, you're probably looking at the 8-week training program and you're thinking, this is crazy. She's crazy. And I'm crazy now for even wanting to do this program, but I want to break it down to really simplify this program. Now listen, we're going to look at all these blocks. We're going to break it down and talk about, this is day 30. We're going to do a block, okay? We have 5 sets of back squats, 3 to 5 reps. So when you walk into your training that day, your warm up, we're going to spend about 10 to, I mean, you can go up to like 15 minutes of warming up. And what I want our warm up to be is just in the squat rack, all right? We're just getting in the groove. We're going to start out with body weight squats, okay? We're going to get in the groove. We're going to warm up. We're going to get a good warm up in and build up to that heavy first working set of back squats. So we have 5 sets and 3 to 5 reps each set. So now what I want you to do when you go and load the bar for a heavy back squat, right? We've already warmed up. The bar is loaded. This is going to be a heavy back squat for 3 to 5 reps. And if you know your percentages, this is going to be a good time for you to be working with your percentages at day 30. Each time you complete a full set of 5 reps, I want you to add 5 pounds to that. And the reason why is because that tells me if you were able to just smooth like butter, get those reps up 5 reps, let's challenge ourselves a little bit, okay? Let's put 5 pounds on each side. Maybe it's 2.5. Maybe you're realizing you have a lot left in you that you can put on the bar, that you can get up, okay? So we're gonna add, we wanna make it really challenging. Now make sure that if you guys are lifting, you have the proper safety equipment, you're using a belt if you need to use a belt, you have a lifting buddy, because when we go heavy and we really wanna dig deep, we wanna make sure that we have the confidence and the right lifting accessories that's gonna make sure that we stay injury-free and safe the entire time. So when you're doing the first block, A block, 5 sets of back squats 3 to 5, we're gonna continue to add weight until it's challenging, okay? From the back squat, we're gonna go right into our walking lunges, and it's 20 steps each side. So what I like to do is 20 steps, that's a lot, all right? So we're gonna grab a moderate weight, probably like 40 to 50% of what a heavy load for dumbbell walking lunges would be. And we're gonna burn that out. What I would like to see is that you stay on the same leg for the entire way down, and then you're gonna switch to your other leg and finish out the reps on that side as well. So now I put a recommended in here for me during the time that I was training, 20 to 25 pounds. That is the weight that I was using. You'll see throughout this program, because it was written in a journaling manner, that not only do I have some of the weights that I was using at the time, but there's also little blurbs of like inspirational quotes, messages to just help you stay focused and to keep the right mindset throughout this training program. I also have on here 90 seconds for recovery. So it's really important when we're lifting heavy, before we get underneath the bar again, I want to make sure that you are fully recovered and ready before you execute the next set. So make sure you're giving yourself enough time to recover before you start your next working set. Moving right on into B block, we're gonna go into our 30 body weight squats, 30 burpees, and 20 weighted box step ups. So the thing to note on the box step ups, guys, I know that this says for time, but most importantly, I wanna make sure that your form is like superb, okay? Once your form starts slacking, you either need to pull back on the intensity, you need to drop the weight, get a lighter weight, or maybe possibly even go down to the body weight movement. So 4 rounds for time, you're gonna set your timer, guys, you're just gonna blow through this, right? You're gonna go as fast as you can, as hard as you can, keeping perfect form the entire time. Moving right into C block. Okay, we have 3 sets. This is not for time, so you can slow down a little bit. We have 15 body weight squats, then we're gonna go into 10 seconds of rest, then we're gonna pick it back up. We're gonna do walking lunges, 15 steps total, okay? 10 seconds of rest, and then we're gonna do a bench step up or a box step up. That's 15 total. Then you're gonna rest, and then we're gonna go back into our 15 sumo squats. And here I have that I was doing 16 kilos. So that's gonna be around like 35 pounds. And then we're gonna rest 60 seconds between all of that. So what I would like to see on your C block, I want you to go all the way from the body weight squats, because I'm giving you little breaks of time. The purpose of that time is just to allow your heart rate to go down just a little bit, and then we're gonna kick it back up. So make sure every time you step into your exercise that you're bringing it 100% intensity the entire time. And that would be the final block, C block of day 30 for Pipehitter. I recommend the Pipehitter training program if you have a good gym, a functional place to work out with. We're moving a lot of barbells, guys. This is less machine work and more barbell functional full body movement. So you're gonna get faster in this program. We're not gonna worry about the scale because you're gonna get strong. You're gonna get explosive. And most importantly, what I see, the biggest transformation that I see when people walk out of Pipehitter is their confidence. And you see it. People who say that they've completed Pipehitter, you can hear it in their voices that there's something different about their stature, their demeanor. And they say, oh yeah, I finished Pipehitter. I completed Pipehitter. And there's something to be said about the person who can, and you know, maybe in the beginning, guys, maybe it's not smooth, and maybe you do the first 2 weeks and you have to go back and you have to repeat the first 2 weeks again. There's no set way to do Pipehitter. Just don't skip out on a day. Give 110% every single time you walk into the gym. And if you weren't able to give it your best, I want you to go back and I want you to give it your best. And when you finish Pipehitter, when you finish this 8-week training program, you will understand what it means and the feeling that you get when you can say, yeah, I went through that. I tested myself. And sure, not every day was perfect, but every day I strived to be my very best. And then you won. And that is the 8-week training program review for Pipehitter.